Hello YouTube, this is Crochet Baby. I had another great weekend for bargains. I'm really excited. I can't wait to show you everything. Anyway, let's get started. The first items is this. I got these for 75 cents, or I'm sorry, 88 cents. So that was a really good buy. They were on clearance, and I'm obviously going to need these for my indoor gardening. So anyway, those were 88 cents. That was a really good buy. I also, there's this store, they're closing. So they're having really great deals, you know, to get rid of their merchandise. And so I got a few things there. The first thing I got there was this, and I actually saw this at Walmart. I think it was Walmart for $20 or $25, and I was like, okay, I can't afford to spend that much money on a pair of clippers. And well, anyway, a month ago I was in this store, and this item was marked down to $7.99. I didn't buy it at that time. I went back in on Friday, and I'm really glad I didn't buy it because I went back in on Friday and I got it for $5.50. So that was a great buy. Really cheap. And then the next thing I bought was this, and I got this because I can use it to feed my plants, you know, whenever I make compost tea and stuff, and, you know, for watering my seedlings and stuff, because it'll do a fine mist. So I don't have to worry about damaging them. And anyway, a month ago it was marked down to $9.99. I didn't buy it. I'm really glad because I went back in on Friday and it was an additional 25% off, and I got it for $7.50. So that was great. So I was really excited about that too. And then this doesn't have to do with my gardening or anything, but hey, it was a good deal. I bought these reams of paper. There's 500 sheets in a ream. It's copy paper, and you know, can always use more printer paper. But I got them for 75 cents each, so I bought several. I've just only got 2 of them sitting up here right now. And then the next items that I'm going to show you, which was the pièce de résistance. I'm so excited about them. This is the best part. Oh boy. And God really blessed me, really blessed me. It was a whole group of things. It was like all of it for $75. Couldn't really afford the $75 right now, but I also couldn't afford to pass this up. This person was moving several hours away. She's moving in with a relative who already has these things and a lot of other stuff, so she's having to get rid of like all of her stuff, just about. Her furniture, everything. So that's why I got such a good deal. But anyway, to get to it, here's the first item. She just purchased all this stuff 6 months ago and only used some of it a few times. I got myself a 21.5 quart water bath canner. This is brand new. It has not been used. It came with, you know, stuff. Some of it's inside of it. Anyway, this was item 1 that was in that group of 75 of items for $75. Well, the second thing in that group was a pressure cooker, or pressure canner and cooker. And she used this a few times. You know the Presto ones that like Walmart sells, they're really light, they're thin, and they're, you know, cheaply made. Well, this is the American line of those, so it's really heavy and it's really thick, and I examined the gasket or the seal, whatever it is, and it's like in perfect mint condition. It looks brand new. It doesn't even look like she used it. Here's the weight that goes to it, and then it's got, you know, these, and I also stopped at the hardware store by where I live on my way home, and I had the pressure gauge checked, and it was off by 1 pound. But that doesn't, you know, that doesn't matter. And anyway, so it is ready to use. And I told you, Jesus really blessed me this weekend. The next thing that was in this group of things was this box full of brand new rings and lids that she went and bought. And I can examine the lids and see that they've never been used. Also included was the book, obviously. And then she also gave me all of this stuff. that goes, you know, with it, because all of this stuff actually came with the bath canner. And she gave me all of that. And then I'm going to have to move the camera, so I'm really sorry for the movement. But this box is about 3 feet long, and it's too big and heavy for me to pick up to bring it to you. So I got to bring you to it. So again, I'm sorry about the movement. Anyway, here's the box. And as you can see, there's about 4 dozen quart size big mouth or wide mouth canning jars in there. They're ball. And a little over half of them haven't even been used. And so, excuse me. Anyway, I did look up the pressure canner online, and I found it for $140-some was the cheapest that I could find. It was like almost $150. She told me she paid $160 or $165 for it. I did look up the bath canner, and I think it was $50 or $60 with all the stuff that came with it. I think it was $60 was the cheapest I found it. And then you all know how much the canning jars, the ball canning jars, you know, those cost, and the lids and the rings and stuff, you know. So for $75, I got one heck of a deal, and I'm just so happy. I couldn't be more thrilled. You know, I realize, you know, 4 dozen canning jars is not going to be enough, but it's a good start. I mean, actually, it's better than a good start. It's a great start, and I can pick up more, you know, as the months, you know, go by. I can pick up more, and you know, maybe I'll get lucky, and you know, I'll find some really cheap in thrift stores or something. But anyway, that was my weekend. It was a wonderful weekend. It was very blessed. You know, it's more than, you know, what I didn't know how I was going to be able to get a pressure canner or any of this stuff. I really didn't, because there was just really no way for me to afford it. But of course, you know, God knows. And He, you know, did this for me. You know, it's really humbling to know that He would care about something, you know, like that. Anyway, I hope that the rest of you had a wonderful weekend too, and God bless you, YouTube, and until next time.